Seems like we had some technical complications there, but I am back and I'm going to be trying to do some live streaming today. I'm going to be using my new Roulette Simulator, and I've been making a lot of exciting changes to it, basically turning it into a roulette app where you can see spin by spin results as opposed to just doing thousands and thousands of simulations at once. So if you guys are out there, let me know if you can hear me okay. Just throw a comment in the comment chat, guys. Whoa. Oops. Whoa. Yeah, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. But anyway, we're going to be testing a system called Spicy Step System. This was rated a double grapefruit by CEG. This is a positive progression system. It has 4 tiers. Let me show you what those tiers are. The first tier is a $50 bet. Where are we? Here's the $50 bet. First tier is a $50 bet, $25 on 2 dozens each. $25 each on 2 dozens. If you hit one of those, you're going to win $25. And then you're going to go to step 2. Step 2 is a $75 bet. So you basically press that $25 on top of this. We're going to put $25 on the second dozen, third dozen, and also the high numbers. You can see that you win $50 if you hit the high numbers. And you're going to push if you hit 13 through 18, and you're going to lose $75 if you hit 0, 00, 1 through 12. And then if you win here, if you win the $50 here, you're going to bet a different $75 bet, $25 on the first dozen, $50 on the high numbers. You push, if you hit that first dozen, you win only $25, which is kind of weird, on the 19 through 36. So I say that that's weird because this is supposed to be a positive progression where you usually make more money as you continue to win. But here you actually make less money. You made $50 on that second tier, you make $25 here. But if you win that $25, you're going to bet $125 here. You bet this X here in the middle. And you can do this on any dozen where you bet $20 on the split in the middle, $15 on 4 corners, $35 on the dozen containing all those numbers. And then you bet $10 on a split that's outside of that. That's your hedge. In the example that they gave when they were playing this on their channel, CEG, they bet $10 on the 000. We will not be betting that because we're going to be playing on a single zero wheel today. And let's go ahead and get started. So I've already kicked off the simulation. This is what my new simulator looks like when you're doing spin by spin results. Whenever you do a desired simulation trial of 1 count, it's going to go through this step-by-step process where you can spin 1 number at a time. So as you can see, this layout is similar to what I usually show when I do system reviews. You have the progression down here on the bottom. There's 4 tiers, 50, 75, 75, and 125. Over here, we're going to see the last spin results. Here, we're going to see the table of all of our wins and losses. Here, we're going to see a graph of our win and loss results. And then we're going to see some information here about each of the betting tiers. So here is the first tier. We're betting $50, $25 on 2 dozens. Here's what those wins look like. 24 numbers where you win 25. 13 numbers where you get whacked. That's 35% of the wheel. 65% is a win. Let's go ahead and do the first spin. So right now, it's kind of a cheesy animation of just the wheel spinning. And then we see that we hit an 11. And here's what happened when we hit that 11. We lost $50. And our next bet is going to be at the same tier, tier 1. We're currently down $50. We had a starting balance of $400. And we're going to try to work that up to $625. So a win of $225. So here goes spin number 2. And keep in mind, guys, that this is a work in progress. So I've only been making changes to this roulette simulator since I think Thursday or Friday. So it's only been a couple of days, and I've added all these features in that short period of time. So if you guys have suggestions for improvements to it, or if you guys notice a bug, let me know in the comments. Let me know through YouTube or Twitch or Kick or whatever platform you're on. And I will try to fix all the bugs, add the new features and all that. So here we won 25. Here's our last result. We are currently down 25. We spun a 34. That's this. Here in our last bet history. And you can see how our win-loss graph is shaping up. Let's go ahead and spin again. Now we're on tier 2. Let's see how that works out. On tier 2, we do have 6 pushes. And if you've followed my channel for a while, you know that I don't like pushes. Okay, so 5, that was a whack. We lost 75 and we reset to tier 1. That's what is showing here. That is what is showing here. We're currently down 100. And we're going to go for spin number 4. So yeah, I will make this look like a professional application pretty soon. It's just going to take some time. So 18, that's a hit. That's in the second dozen. We won $25, and now we're going to step to tier number 2. This is a $75 bet. We bet second and third dozen, $25 each, and then $25 in the high half of the wheel. Here comes spin number 5. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the chat. So now that was another whack. We keep getting whacked on that second tier. Lost 75, we're currently down 150, and we're going to reset to tier 1. Let's go again. 25, that's a hit. Win $25. We're still down 125. Shoot. Give me a second here. I gotta make some changes. Okay. What is going on here? Sorry guys, I gotta make some changes. Something's busting up here. Okay, here we go. Might as well play some Zelda music. So we are about to do spin number 7. Here we go. Tier 2. 28, that's a hit. We won $50. $50. $50. We hit 28. And now we're betting tier 3. $25 on the first dozen and 50 on the high numbers. We have a 48.6% chance of pushing. Sorry, a 48.6% chance of winning a 32.4% chance of pushing. That's the dozen bet, but only an 18.9% chance of losing. You know, personally, I think this is too much hedging. I don't like hedging. I don't like pushes. But, you know, some people are just so risk averse that they like those pushes. I personally don't. Here we go. Spin number 8. 33, that's a very high number, so that's good. We won $25 on step 3, tier 3. And now we progressed to tier 4. So here's where we have the potential to make some good money. We have a lot of concentration here in the middle, especially on 17 and 20. If we hit 17 or 20, we're going to win 610. If we hit 14 or 23, we're going to win 250. All these outside numbers on the dozens, all these outside numbers on the dozen are going to win you 115. And then we have this hedge here on the 1-2 where we win $55. But let's see how that goes. 35, no good. So we whiffed, we got whacked, and now we reset to step 1. We're still not too bad. We're down 175, about half of our bankroll. We're trying to hit that jackpot. We really want to hit that 1720 on that tier 4 bet. Here we go. Let's start over. 17, that's a hit. We win 25. And we progress to tier 2. Tier 2, you know, I really don't like this hedging. All this $25 does is give you a little push on 6 extra numbers as opposed to just betting $50 on the high. Personally, I don't like it. 35, that's high, that's good. We win 50. And we proceed to step 3. Here, there's even more of a hedge. 12 numbers. Oh, shoot. Oh, frick. Okay, so yeah, this is why this is all in beta. The program just crashed. I'm going to restart it. God damn it. But, sorry about that. I won't mess around anymore. We're going to start over with this trial. Here we go. Spin 1. Unfortunately, when the program crashes like that, we can't continue with the last trial. So we're just going to jam through a couple of spins here. Win-win. We're on tier 3. That was a whack. We're currently down 0. 23, that's a hit. And I hope to have all these bugs fixed. I think this is more an issue with Visual Studio than it is my code. I'm still using Visual Studio, which has been discontinued, and I need to port this over to Visual Studio Code. Let's keep going. That was a push. When you have a push, you stay at the same level. So that was tier 2. We got whacked. We hit 0. Now we're on step 1, tier 1. Another whack. Currently down 100. 20, that's a hit. Go to step 2, tier 2. 23, another hit. And we're on tier 3. We can do this, come on. 35, that's a hit. Step 4, we just gotta hit that middle dozen, let's do it. 36 is not middle dozen, god damn it. So we're down 125. We gotta hit for that cycle, man. 14 is a hit. Step 2, we want a high number. 25, that's just in there. Now we're on tier 3. 35, that's good. Now we want to hit that middle dozen. 2, not Oh, wait. That's a hit. We hit our hedge. So, you know, since we haven't hit our goal of being up 625, we're going to stay at this level, betting 125, hoping to hit a number in that middle dozen, hopefully 17 or 20. Let's do it. 2. Oh, we hit that hedge again. Nice. I usually don't like hedges, but I'll take it. We're up 485, middle. 2 again, 3 2s in a row. Wow, all we gotta do is just keep hitting 2. We're up 540. We need to win another 80 bucks to get to that 625 threshold. 85 bucks. Come on, middle tier, middle dozen. That's not good. So we're up 15 still, but we want to hit that middle dozen for the cycle. 36, that's good. Go to step 2, tier 2. 7 is whack. 1, whack. 13, barely got there. Okay, we're on step 2, tier 2. 7, that's a whack. We're down 135. 33, that's good. $25 win. 20 is good. We're on tier 3. You want to hit a high number. 25 is good. Okay, here we go. We want to hit our bingo. 17 or 20. Let's do this. It's red. 30. Not good. God damn it. Oof. We're currently up 160. Or we're currently down 160. 16 is the middle. Yeah, that's good. Tier 2, we want a high number. 28 is good. Another high. 24, barely. Okay, here we go. Let's hit that middle tier, 17 to 20, and let's do this. That middle dozen. 2. That 2, man, just keep saving us. Let's see. My stupid Stream Deck is not working, guys. Let's see. Can I get Stream Deck to work? Stream Deck is not working, guys. Why is that happening? Anyway. There we go. Nukeman444 is saying that he's using Visual Studio 22. Yeah, so I'm developing this in .NET MAUI. And I originally started developing this application on Visual Studio, but Visual Studio has been discontinued, so that is why this thing keeps crashing. I can get this to work in Visual Studio Code, which is the supported IDE for development, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'll do it before the next live stream, so hopefully these crashes will be a thing of the past. But enough said. Let's see if I can hit that 17 or 20. Let's do it. 10. That's oof, first dozen. So not good. Man, I just can't hit on that tier, man. That 4th tier. 9, that's a whack. So we're lasting pretty long so far on this bankroll. 33 spins. Maybe I spoke too soon. Another whack. 31, there we go. $25 win. Let's go to tier 2. Whack. Are you open-minded? 24, that's a hit. We're going to go to tier 2. 28, that's a hit. Let's do this. Tier 3, come on, high number. 3 is not high. At least it's a push, though. Keep talking crap about hedging, and I keep hitting my hedges. But that was a whack. We are down 330. I think we're down to our last bullet. Let's see how this goes. 24, that's a hit. Let's see if we can parlay. No, it looks like that's a bug where we kind of get a spoiler alert. We see this tier history whenever you hit your success or failure point. But yes, this was a failure. Let me hit this one more time. Trial result failure. We only have $20 left. We don't have enough to make that first tier bet of 50. So that trial was a failure. But we can just do another simulation. Let's do another trial. We're starting over. So far we have had one unsuccessful trial, and we are going for it a second time. So Asian Capitalist says, can't wait for this to release. I don't know that this application will ever be released to the public. I was planning on doing it a long time ago, but I just kind of got sidetracked. And this app really requires a complete rewrite. I'm going to switch this from .NET MAUI, which was Microsoft's, multi-platform development platform. So writing it here in MAUI was supposed to allow this to be released on iOS and Android and even a web app. And in this case, it's a desktop app. But I'm probably gonna port this to Flutter and Dart. I haven't even gotten started on that, so I wouldn't hold your breath too long. Asian Capitalist. But I do plan on developing this for Flutter for release on Android and iOS. I may have like a whole site where people can submit their strategies and test them against other people's strategies, or just share their strategies with other community members. So, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Nuke Man is talking about Visual Studio being discontinued. Yeah, I keep getting this warning error when I launch Visual Studio. I have to port this to Visual Studio Code, but let's go. We got whacked. 35, that's a hit. Tier 2, 35 again. That's good. We're on tier 3. 8, that's a, push. We have all, don't do that. This is what crashed my app last time. Just selecting things on the screen. 7, another push. Hedges are saving us. So yeah, what do you guys think of this layout? This is just a work in progress. I mean, literally less than 1 week of development. So I know it's not very polished, but I think you guys get the idea of what I want this to do. Like, you should be able to see your next spin. Our next spin is this same tier 3. Our last spin was tier 3 and we pushed. Let's hope we get to tier 4. 1 is not a win. So we stay at this level. Lots of hedging. 23. That's a win. Good. So now we're at 450. We're up $50 and we're going to try to hit this center dozen. Come on, we got to do it one time. 34. Oof. Jeez. That's a whack, and that bullet is gone. We're gonna try again. 21, that's a hit. Go to tier 2. 14, that's a whack. Reset to tier 1. Sorry, no, that was a push. Now that's a whack. Now we reset to tier 1. Oof, that 2 just keeps on hitting, man. 33, that's a hit. Go to step 2. 22, $50 win. Step 3, that's whack. Oh, sorry, that's push. Keep forgetting. Come on, high number. High number 33 is a high number. Okay, we're gonna hit it one of these days. Let's do this. 20, 17, let's do it. 30, ay-ya. Hi-ya. We're down 200. We're down half of our bankroll. Gonna try to hit that bingo. Try to hit for the cycle. 7, that's a whack. 29, that's a hit. Seven whack. Lots of whacks, guys. We only have $50 left. We're down to our last bullet. Sorry, guys. Had to sneeze there. Woof. We're on tier 2. Woof. That's a failure. So we got whacked. We're 0 for 2. And you know what? How long have we been streaming now? About 30 minutes. Let's do this one more time. This is Spicy Step System. Gonna try this one more time, guys. That's a hit. Win 25. Go to step 2. 6, that's a whack. I really think these hedges are causing problems for us. Win-win, we're on tier 3. Whack. The wheel is rigged. We're 0 for 2. Why would I rig it against myself? That was a push. That's a whack. We're down 50. 21, that's a hit. Neo Ganymex says I should use ChatGPT to create a free version of this app. Salud. And Tour Capture asks if I can Visual Ballistic. I think he means Visual Basic. I used to be able to write Visual Basic code, but C# is my preferred language. C#, Java, JavaScript, all that. Here we go. This is tier 1. Whack. Hit. 25. Go to tier 2. 18 to push. We're in that DMZ. 3 whack. Just can't hit that 4th tier. I haven't hit it once. 25, that's a hit. Okay, tier 3, let's do this. High number, high number. Nope, but at least we got to push. High number. Nope. Come on. 19, that's high. So now we are on tier 4. We're gonna hope to springboard. We want to hit that 1720. We friggin' have had so many opportunities to do it. 19, that's a hit. But we didn't hit our threshold. We're only at 415. That's only up $15. So we're trying to be up 225. So we're just going to stay on this tier and try it again. Let's hit 1720. 8. Ayah. That was our closest thing to a bingo, hitting that 117 or 115. Okay, we're on tier 3. 26. Okay, tier 4. Let's do this again. 1720. Let's do this. MFs. 13. Barely stay alive. But let's hit something big. We hit something big. 14. Another 250. That's good. So here we ended up with 755. That's an increase of 355. We played through this system a total of 3 times. We got clapped twice. One time we got clapped for all of our money. Another time we got clapped. I think we had $25 left. So we lost 800. Almost 800. I think 375. Or 775. And now we won 355. So not a great result. 2 claps and 1 success, and we're down something like $450 or something like that. $400 for 430. What did I rate this system? Let's see here. So for betting simplicity, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. That 4th tier bet is just a little bit hokey. There's a lot of ways you can consolidate that bet into just a few bets instead of what? There's 7 different bets, 6 different bets, 7 different bets. Yeah, $125 on 7 bets. Progression simplicity. This should probably get a 4-star rating. It's not that difficult. It's just a positive progression system whenever you increase. I guess the trickiness is the pushes, which I don't like. Chip uniformity, I don't like it. I give it 2 out of 5 stars. That's because you're starting off with quarter bets and then you drop down to nickels. You're betting, $10 on a split, $15 on corners, $20 on that 17-20 split, and then $35 on the dozen. So it's just, who likes dealing with red chips when you've been playing with quarters? Like, if you buy in at this table, you'd have to buy in for nickels, right? It's going to be just a pain in the ass. Jackpot potential, I see this as having jackpot potential, although we only hit it once. We never hit the 17-20, but we did hit this 14 for a $250 win. That was good. But yeah, it would have been nice to hit that $610 win that you get. $610 that you win on 17-20. Scalability, I give it 2 stars because of the mixing of the nickels with the $25 chips. Comp values, you're starting at 50. That's not too bad. If you play for quite a while, you'll probably get a free meal. I don't think you'll win a free room anywhere in Vegas playing for $50 a spin. But anyway, overall, I gave this a C, a plum. I really stand by this. CEG has been giving a lot of grapefruits out to systems like Nolly Molly or Noli Moly or whatever it's called, where there's a lot of hedging, and I just, I'm never gonna line up with their thoughts on those kinds of systems. I don't like pushing. I think it just reduces the number of spins that actually matter, and it usually pushes all your losses into that concentrated area. So, you know, if you think of it in the extremes, you know, you can push on whatever 35 different numbers, lose on one and win on the other, and your wins are gonna get dwarfed by your losses. So there would only be two numbers that matter, and one of them is going to be completely lopsided. So because of that, I don't like pushes. Because of that, I don't like Noli Moly. But anyway, this was kind of just a dry run. I might do this a little bit more formally. I'm going to try to figure out and fix some of these issues I've been having with the streaming. Since it's been a while, I kind of had to take the dust off my Stream Deck, which is not behaving well today. Stream Deck. My Stream Deck, also the streaming software that I'm using, is not working out so well. And then also the crashing of my app. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the system. Let me know what you guys think of my Roulette Simulator. Always gamble responsibly, never play 000 roulette, and peace out, donkeys. What up? Thanks for coming. Thanks for visiting. And see you on the flippity flop.